got. Yeah, I made money, but that money I love. Yeah, I'm shriving it down. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, I'm the baddest. Yeah, I buy me the crowds. I buy me the jammies. Yeah, I never need practice. My money gon' double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted. Yeah, put it up on the, put it up on the, put it up on the. Yeah, I need my number. Got a crib in the bird. Yeah, that got so bad. Yeah, that guy in the worst. Yeah. That the chain. That birds. I ran on my money the most. I'm richer than all of the nerds. Yeah, I'm flexing a big bank roll. These nuts in my pockets ain't big. I had a change of the talk at it. They get ripping the crack till it burn. 24/7, I stayed in it. I think I'm that the way that I blew up and left on the earth. I hope that you don't think you can just rock with that. You can come over here. You can try pulling up on this with them. I don't even posting no pics on the Instagram. I just stay out. Do it like me, you do it like us. You gon' get it, we pay out. You could be stuck in the mix with a couple, but it's always a way out. On the side of them, tell me this thing. Don't even miss, but it's in the mix with them. Loud. I was to be shaping up. I bought them girl, yeah, look at me now. Yeah, look at them diamonds. Listen to what they sound. Yeah, new watch every day of the week. Lil' Rolling with that beat. Little like young, yeah. I bought a yours today. Her penny all your like birds. Inside be back 2 times 2. My money, all I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. Yeah, I buy me the crowds. I buy me the jammies. Yeah, I never need practice. My money gon' double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on
we
that.
We got London on the train.
Yeah. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my baby, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 double streaming, beating, switching bangs. If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter. From Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my baby, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 double streaming, bleeding, switching back. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing, I kept me a Regal. Drop dropping the top on the Bentley. I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out. I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that. They know they can get. I swear I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah. Now I'm like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City, where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Utah. The drive by Greg. The kick out to Simons. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Holmgren. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Back to Simons. Pocket 6. Outside Porter. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Harper. And the dunk by Eason.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Simons from outside. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 5.
Yeah, when he's hitting shots from that deep, he is a major threat to the defense.
Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Green will bring it up for Utah. 3-point lead. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard. Nice move by Simons off that screen. It created the space he needed.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands.
Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pass to Anunoby. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Simons. He's got 9. There's the triple. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Mitchell looking it over. .149 left to play in the first. Pass to Green. Here's Whitmore. Offensive rebound. Here's Wells. And he banks in the layup.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Acton Emhard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
And Whitmore throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops. Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Exum. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot. Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Driving in. And finished off by Exum.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
What a performance.
21, the Jack, 23.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Shot clock at 5. Down low. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Up top, Şengün. Pass to Dick. Wells with the steal. Here's Whitmore, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Pistons. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Jazz passing it around. It's stolen by Green. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Exum. Wells' shot is good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Jazz making a switch here. Utah trailing here. Pass to Şengün. Makes it off the glass. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Whitmore. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Whitmore's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. In the corner, Tatum with it. The three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Crafty move. Mitchell. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Pass to Nembhard. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Simons. Detroit with the rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Harper's shot is good.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Shoots over Harper. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the three.
Harper's shot is good.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Pass to Tatum. Here goes Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Jazz trailed by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Tatum. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
It takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the ride. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Şengün with the bucket.
Looking to catch the defense by surprise. They didn't expect Şengün to shoot that one.
Outside Tatum. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Nembhard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Porter in the corner. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Now Simons. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Shoots over Harper. Another miss by Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rebound, Utah. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
The kick out to Porter. And the three off target. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
It's tipped. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
They recover it. On the wing, Porter. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Shot by Eason, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Şengün. Nice ball movement by Utah. And a wide open look for Porter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Detroit has possession. They've led by as much as 10. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, really strong outing. From Whitmore, you see the potential for greatness.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trailed by 4. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Isaiah Jackson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Let's go from 14. Rebound, Utah.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Porter. For the lead. Rebound by Mitchell. And now the Pistons fast break. Left side, Porter. Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And with these teams locked in a very... close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Jackson. And here's Exum. Headed by Green. Back to Jackson to take the lead. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Nembhard with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Jackson. Now Exum, just 4 to shoot. Driving the lane. Yes, that goes in. Exum's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
What a terrific move that was.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Jackson. Now Exum, guarded by Green. Jackson with the screen. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Jazz with some changes. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
And Allie, thanks so much. Green inside. Stewart with the steal. Whitmore with it. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Şengün. Simons missed on the three. Mitchell outside. Green outside. Stewart a screen. Takes the three. Rebounded by Tatum.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tatum. And stolen by Williams. Now Eason. And there's the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. The shot is good.
Oh, Simons has really lit it up tonight, man. They expect this from him. He can score in bunches.
And he gets it to go.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With the crossover, Tatum. Creating space. What a move.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Jazz trailed by 7. Here's Şengün. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. That's why you follow your shot. What a play.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Pistons leading by 5. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Now here's Anunoby. Şengün with the rebound. Now Tatum. Porter outside. Holmgren with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Wow, Anthony Simons with great work right there to get his team a bucket they sorely needed.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
Utah calls timeout. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already, a lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And stolen by Tatum. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here.
Talking about everybody know him. Everybody know you're a goof. I done popped out feeling like I Future. Tyler created my look. Them boys like 5. That's a hope. This ain't straight from auntie. We pink slip boys, no car lease. My like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm 2-pack. On the jet plane. Shit for a vacate. Free real. Road sugar all brown like stain. And my wrist all green like my watch face. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit.